A now convicted murderer pleads guilty to a heinous crime. Welcome into News 2 at 4. I'm Erica Francis. It is a step toward closure for the family of Debra Johnson. Today, her killer admitting his fault in the brutal 2019 murder. Curtis Watson pleaded guilty in exchange for a life sentence with no parole. Prosecutors were originally seeking the death penalty. Watson, who was an inmate at the West Tennessee State Penitentiary in 2019, broke into Johnson's home on prison grounds and strangled her to death. He spent 5 days on the run before he was captured. News 2's Alex Dennis is here with what the killer had to say to the victim's family. Alex.
Well, Erica, today in a monotone voice, Curtis Watson stood before a judge and apologized to Debra Johnson's family.
I just want to apologize to everybody, the Johnson family and the state of Tennessee and all the officers at the West High Penitentiary. My apologies. Please forgive me for everything I've ever done.
Well, that brief statement made by Watson addressing Johnson's family and the entire state of Tennessee and asking for forgiveness. With today's plea deal, Watson waives his rights to an appeal, so prosecutors say that means that the family will never have to relive the painful details of Johnson's murder. In the meantime, they are working on forgiveness.
I can't say that I necessarily accept his apology. That's something that is going to take time. I definitely hope and pray that in the future that I can definitely accept it wholeheartedly. But just right now, can I say that I accept it? I just can't say that I can right now.
Well, Debra Johnson's family is also asking the Tennessee Department of Correction to create new safety policies to protect employees, especially women, in the future. Erica.
Alex, thanks so much. Meanwhile, here's a look back at how those very tense 5 days played out. Watson escaping from prison on August 7th of 2019. Hours later, Debra Johnson was found dead at her home located on prison grounds. The TBI then issuing a blue alert, and multiple agencies joined in on that manhunt. On August 9th, preliminary autopsy results confirmed Johnson had been strangled and sexually assaulted before her death. 2 days later, on August 11th, surveillance footage shows Watson breaking into a home in Henning, Tennessee, and stealing food. Hours later, he was captured just 10 miles from the prison.